bitches.
And thank you to One Time Plumber for sponsoring our KRIM Community Spotlight program. Good morning, Rim Country. Chris Higgins in the studio here at the Sawmill Theater Movie Complex and enjoying the cloudy weather out there. Another cold, cloudy day today, but don't worry, the warm weather will be here soon enough. Enjoy the clouds and hopefully some more rain or snow here today while we can get it. Well, this morning on our Community Spotlight program, we're going to be talking Humane Society of Central Arizona. In the studio to share with us what's happening at the shelter, Executive Director Lucy Truschel. Good morning, Lucy.
Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Great, great, great. How are you doing?
Fabulous.
There we go. And brought a friend with her this morning.
Brought a friend.
From the Payson Flycasters, Tom Herman. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Hey, thank you for coming on this morning, and you're going to be sharing about a spring sale, I think the 5th annual
Yes.
Flycasters, Payson Flycasters sale that you do in conjunction or at the Humane Society of Central Arizona, their thrift store. And boy, a really cool event. And I know you'll also share a little about the Payson Flycasters as well. So
Yes.
you know what? How about we start with that event? You want to
Let's do
jump
it.
right in?
Absolutely.
All right. So how did this come about, Lucy? How did this relationship
So
form?
before I become the director, I was the store manager at the resale store. And back in 2020, Gary Bedsford approached me about getting together to have this fishing partnership. They had gotten like a ton of donations from somebody. They wanted to, do something for the community. They wanted to partner with somebody. So we kind of put our heads together and decided to try this and see how it went. So what we did was they actually have a shed that they built themselves, pretty nice shed, at our resale store back in our receiving area. And that shed is just for them and their fishing stuff. And so they have a place to store it throughout the year and whenever all the donations came in. And so what they do is they price everything. We now do, what happens is one weekend they take the donations from like anybody that wants to donate any type of fishing stuff. It does not have to be fly casting. And then the following weekend, then they do the sale. So we did it that first year. I'm gonna let you talk about that.
I was going to do the dates.
But we started that first year and we did phenomenal, like almost like $1,500. So what we do is we split it halfway. So they get half and then the resale store gets half, and it helps the animals and it also helps the communities.
Okay, so half of the money goes to the Humane Society, and the other half, all of the money, goes to the Julia Randall School, because we have, for the last, I don't know how many years, Jim Strojan has been teaching a fly fishing class, an after-school class, and all the money that the Payson Club gets goes to him. And they teach them how to tie flies, and they have classes, and so our club doesn't get any money, but so
But
it's
it's
a good
for their
thing.
program, yeah.
Nice.
So we did so well in the spring that they said, can we try it in the fall? So we did it in the fall, and here we are on our
Yeah.
5th annual.
And now
So-
the spring sale is coming up. And what are the dates of that, Tom?
Well, what we do is on May 2nd and
Okay.
May 3rd, Friday and Saturday, we take donations, we clean everything up, make sure everything works, and then the next weekend, on the Friday and the Saturday, we have the sales. That'd be May 9th and May 10th.
Nice.
And we're there from about 8 o'clock until noon. And we've had really good success and a lot of fun doing it, and we like helping.
Yeah.
So people that come to the sale, do you probably get a wide variety? You get probably some seasoned fishermen, anglers, and then also the beginners or novice?
A lot of the fishermen that come, because this town is predominantly spin fishermen,
Okay.
so we have all kinds of rods and reels and tackle boxes, and not a whole lot of fly fishing guys come to it, but the prices are just great for the community, and a lot of grandparents come by and buy stuff for their grandkids, and that's fun.
Cool. So if somebody is maybe newer to fishing, or they want to get into fishing, they just hadn't done it before, is this a good opportunity for someone to come to the sale and maybe also get a little advice
Education.
or a
Yeah.
education?
Yeah, they're all there, so.
Yeah, we explain the equipment, especially to the grandparents, and then they have them tell the kids what to do after we help them.
Gotcha.
But yeah, all the Flycasters are there, so anybody that has any fishing questions or advice, you know, they're all there to assist.
There you go. And so again, the donation portion of this event is May 2nd and 3rd from 8 to 12:30, and that's at the Humane Society of Central Arizona thrift store.
Yes.
Where you can take any fishing equipment that you might have that you want to donate to this event. And then the sale itself is the following weekend, the 9th and 10th. That's Friday and Saturday,
Yes.
from 8 to 12:30. And yeah, this is great. So proceeds half, just like you said, Tom, half of the money goes to the Humane Society of Central Arizona. The other half goes to the Payson Flycasters Youth Fly Fishing Program at JRE. So that's, yeah, a great cause. So it's cool. I've seen over the last few years the group out, members of the group at the lake with youth. And kind of what does that look like? What does the program look like?
We meet over at by the museum. We have about 10 or 12 kids, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, and we have a bunch of volunteers from the club, and they all have fly rods, and a lot of these kids have never caught any kind of a fish before, so
Oh, wow.
they get really excited. And the mentor of theirs is a gentleman named Jim Strojan, who's been running this program for many years. He's a retired grade school principal, so the kids love it, and we love helping them.
Wow.
And we give them flies, and our fly tying club ties hundreds of flies, and then we donate them to the club, so the kids don't have to buy anything.
Wow,
Very
that's-
nice.
That is cool. And that's really cool that, you know, worked out to where you have this section at the Humane Society.
Yeah, at
thrift
the
store.
beginning, we were kind of, you know, we were trying to figure it out. First,
Yeah.
we were gonna have like a section in the store, and then, you know, we decided to do, which actually works out great, because they have their own area, they don't have to worry about, you know, interfering with anything, and it turned out to be great, and here we are 5 years later, so.
Yeah, the Humane
You know, and-
Society's been very, very helpful and accommodating.
No, that is great.
We love to collaborate.
There it is, there it is. So, boy, there's always things happening at the Humane Society of Central
Always
Arizona. I see right here a low-cost vaccine.
Yes, so we have not been able to do this for quite a few years, just because we don't have a vet.
Yeah.
We do have a vet that comes a couple times a month, usually on a Thursday, and takes care of our animals. But we don't have anything to offer for the public, unfortunately. But we were able to get her to pick a day and do some low-cost vaccines for the public, because it's a huge need. So on April 26th, from 8 to 12, we are going to have a low-cost vaccination clinic.
Nice.
It is cash only. We're offering rabies, the DAPP, and the Bordetella, $15 each. That's cheap. That's very cheap.
Yeah.
So, and we're also offering the rabies and the VRCP for the cats as well. So you do not make an appointment. It is first come, first serve. There will be a lot of people and there will be a lot of waiting. So if you don't mind waiting, it may be up to an hour or two. It all depends.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we haven't done this in a long time, and so it's gonna be busy. And then we have Gila County come in, because as far as your dog license, if you live in the town of Payson in Star Valley, you get your license here. You get your license for Payson at the shelter. Star Valley has their own licensing. And then for Gila County, they have their own licensing.
Gotcha.
So for the people that want to come and get their license as well, Gila County will be there offering their license for Gila County.
Wow. There we
So-
go. And that is happening Saturday, April 26th, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And again, I think it should be emphasized that there will be a wait time.
There will be a wait.
There will be a wait
So
time.
if you're not a patient person, you may want to come really early or just not come. I'm not sure.
Yeah, get in line. If you don't mind being in line early, get out there.
And your
6:30,
animals
7.
have to be leashed or contained in a carrier, like a cat, needs to be in a carrier. We do not want loose animals because there's gonna be a lot of different animals. We will also have ours there out and about, so that's very important as well.
And again, cash only, and Humane Society of Central Arizona is located at 605 West Wilson Court. So, wow, great deal. And now also microchip clinic.
Yes, now the microchip, we do offer microchipping every day for $25.
Okay.
You don't need to make an appointment. We do suggest you call just to make sure there's somebody there to administer the microchip. But we are doing 2 clinics. One is in April, which is on the 12th, and then another one May 10th. So April 12th, excuse me, from 12 to 2, we are doing the microchips for $15. So that is also cash only, and also till we run out of microchips. So that one's, so we try to do that a couple times a year.
Gotcha.
Like I said, we do it every day, but the low cost, $10 off from 25 to 15. We do once or twice a year. So it's another opportunity. Microchips reunite many animals with their humans. So
Yes. If you don't have your dog or cat, I guess cat as
yeah,
well.
cats, yeah.
Yeah,
Because we microchip. Not we do not adopt out animals that are not microchipped. So.
Gotcha. That's good. So hey, pet of the week.
Pet of
love,
the
seeing
week.
who the
We
pet of
got
the week is.
Max.
Max.
Yes. He's a pit terrier mix, about 62 pounds, around 8 years old. He's very, very, very affectionate, loves short walks. He's not a fan of small dogs, cats, or male dogs.
Okay.
So, but he's good. He's a very social butterfly when he's around people. So, isn't he cute?
Yeah, he is.
Look at that face. How can you not love that face? Look at that face, Tom.
A big, lovable beefcake.
Yes,
There you
beefcake
go.
is a good word for it.
Yeah, look at that guy. Oh,
So-
yeah. It's cute. And you can view Max along with all of the other dogs and cats that are up for adoption on the
Yes.
Humane Society website, humanesocietycentralaz.org.
We are also
Yeah.
doing an adoption special for the whole month of April.
April, I saw that. Is it
Yes.
$25?
$25 for 6 months and older, or over 6 months.
Over 6 months.
Yes,
Okay.
so, yes, we are getting prepared for kitten and puppy season. So we need to make some room, and we have some wonderful animals that have been there. Quite a few dogs have been there way too long, so we need to get them out into fabulous homes.
Gotcha. I saw the other day you had posted that one of the pups, I forget who it was, but was in a crate because lack of space.
The lack of space, yes, we are very, very full.
I think Hoss, was it Hoss?
Yes, Hoss.
Yeah? Oh, Hoss
Yes.
here. Catahoula leopard dog, coonhound, blue
Super
tick
sweet, super
mix.
sweet. He's
Yeah.
been the office dog. We always try to have an office dog, so
Uh-huh.
come and hang out with us and, try to get them to do some work up
Try
front.
to do that.
It doesn't work
How
out.
does that work for
It doesn't
you?
work out very well.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to get that, how to make that happen, boy, you'd really be making some money then. Again, if you're just tuning in or just started watching on our KRIM radio live stream, talking Humane Society of Central Arizona with Executive Director Lucy Truschel, and also we're talking about the upcoming Payson Flycasters 5th annual fishing sale, fishing event, and that takes place May 9th and 10th. But also there's an opportunity to donate your gear or gear that you don't use anymore.
Get your
Whatever
spring
the
cleaning
situation.
done.
Yeah, it was given to you or you inherited it and you don't use it. So you can take your fishing gear down to the Humane Society thrift store May 2nd and 3rd from 8 to noon. And members,
Come see Tom and his
come
crew.
see Tom and the crew. So Tom, were you surprised when you first started this at what was being donated or how much was being donated? Did you get more than expected?
You hit it right on the head. We get a lot of donations, and we clean it up, and we make sure everything that we sell works.
Mm-hmm.
And we want a lot of this stuff to get into kids and to inexperienced fishermen.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
everything will work when you buy it, and you can't beat the prices on
Yeah.
it because it's.
Was you surprised though, like like how well we did? I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie.
Right there on Main Street, people are walking by, we've had people standing out there holding signs, and they just pull in, and we've done really well
Yeah.
over the years.
Yes.
And what's cool is how you pointed out that you guys clean it up. You make sure it's working. Where not to try and make any other thrift stores or places you might go to get used fishing equipment look bad, but they probably don't have the advantage of having people that know the equipment, know what they're doing, very familiar.
Know how to clean
Know
it
how to
and take
clean
care of it.
Yeah, know if it's good or not. I
Right.
mean, and again, it's just kind of how it is. If a thrift store is taking items in, well, hey, it might look good and wow, this is great. But if it doesn't work and
Yeah.
somebody buys it and they don't know how to clean it or fix
Right,
it,
right.
then it can be disappointed where that isn't the case. with
Correct.
this sale. So
Yeah, they're able to take care of it and answer all questions and,
yeah.
advice and anything.
We
so.
give instructions,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
good thing.
So tell us a little bit about Payson Flycasters, kind of how it came about, your involvement, and I know the beautiful
It's snowing.
hail, or
Or
snow,
hailing or something.
or whatever it is. Yeah,
What is that stuff?
I know, white stuff coming from the sky.
Well, the whole west has been really, really dry, so this is the best kind of soaking precipitation.
Yes.
It'll help the whole community. And so what happened was like 2007, a gentleman named Bob Utes and Dorothy Howell got an idea to start a club, and both of them were experienced fly fishermen. So it's been going on, and we meet the last Saturday of each month at Tiny's, and we meet at 8 o'clock for breakfast, and then we have a meeting at 9 o'clock. Generally, we have a speaker, and the public is welcome. We don't ask them to join the club until they feel that it's a fit for them. And we give local fishing reports. We have the local hatcheries come in and give us reports on that. So we've been going strong. Right now we have probably 50 or 60 members,
Oh, wow.
and it's a lot of fun. And occasionally we get fishing stories that are questionable.
No, wait, I don't believe that.
I think some of
mean,
them come
that's-
from Tom.
I myself have never lied about the number of fish or the size of fish that I've caught, but some of the people do. So.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the stories.
They go hand in hand, don't they? I mean, you know, like fishing clubs and fish stories.
So right now is a prime season. We have the sale now because now the waters are warming up, the fish are coming into the shallows, and now's a really good time to start your fishing because we've been waiting for this after a long winter. It's been cold up here, so.
Yeah, there we go. So where's your favorite place to fish here?
You know, we tend to fish the local, and for those people who've never fished Green Valley lakes, I mean, in the wintertime, we get stocked every 2 weeks with trout, and there's bluegill and crappie in there, and catfish. And a lot of us just fish locally up on the rim lakes, like Woods Canyon and Willow Springs, and we help a lot of people catch fish. And our main thing is teaching them how to cast, which is the most difficult thing.
Yeah, it could be challenging.
Yeah.
It's like a good golf swing. You just, if someone were to instruct you, it'd be a lot more fun, right?
Less frustrating.
Get all tangled up in a tree
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
If there's a tree, the flies are going up.
Come
the
here,
tree.
bird!
I just had a mental image of Payson Flycasting, and yeah, the line and the rod are going everywhere.
And the
So-
words coming
and
out
the
of
words-
my mouth. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's funny. That is
If you
good.
look around at the trees around the lakes here in town, you're gonna see bobbers
Yeah,
and
lines,
lines,
Yeah.
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff up there.
You do, well, especially along the shoreline by the Parks and Rec building.
Yeah.
Right there, you know, you see fishermen down there, and those trees are right there, and yeah. There's
You know, one
always
of the
a line.
cool things is that every once in a while, I run into a high school kid
Mhm.
who took the fishing class from Dr. Strojan at
Oh,
Jerry,
cool.
and he goes, "You're that old guy that showed me how to cast." I said, "Well, I'm a senior in high school now, but it was like 60 years ago, and they're
Oh.
still fishing." So fishing is a big thing up here.
Yeah,
it's
on the
huge.
rim.
Now, have you been with them since the start? In
Yeah.
27? Okay.
Wow, wow, so when did that start? When did he?
2007.
2007.
Wow.
So 18 years now.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Yeah, there probably are quite a few, young people that, were shown how to fish and remember that. And it's great to see around Green Valley, there are quite a few young people, youth, teenagers or younger, that are out there, just having a great time.
Yeah, there's going to be I think it's May the 5th, we're having the wildlife fair at Green Valley
Oh, that's
Park.
right, I remember that.
That's May 5th.
And we have a booth there, and we show kids and adults how to tie flies, and we do give casting lessons.
Uh-huh.
And Game and Fish comes in, and they put kayaks in the lake, and it's a heavily attended event on May
cool.
5th, on Saturday.
Oh, it is, and last year, I don't remember if it was the first year they did it, but there was a group, and it was like a game for young children, the casting. Oh my gosh, they were loving that.
And they have animals, snakes and
Yeah.
lizards and birds, and
Yeah.
it's a really good event.
Oh, cool.
It
Yeah.
is, and a lot of organizations coming together that are involved with that. Like you said, Arizona Game and Fish. I think National Forest, the House of Voodoo. Had
Yeah.
their
Other
the
reptiles.
reptiles out there. Probably had gumbo, little alligator. I mean, how cool is that? That the kids
That is
can
pretty
see a
cool.
little alligator.
And that's around the time during the whole fishing thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
people
So
come up
story.
from the valley
hmm
and getting out of the heat, and
Yeah.
it's a really good day.
It is. It is. So again, the Payson Flycasters and Humane Society resale store, 5th annual fishing sale. That's going to be May 9th and 10th from 8 to 12:30 each day. That's a Friday and Saturday. But if you have fishing gear that you would like to donate to this event, you can bring that by the Humane Society resale store May 2nd and 3rd from 8 to 12:30. p.m. And who knows, maybe you can also talk to the guys about joining the Payson Flycasters. If you're a fisherman that just moved up here looking for a fun group where you can, share all of your fish tales.
Yeah.
Some of them true.
Some true. We have to let people know some of them are true. It's just trying to figure out which ones are true.
Bring pictures for proof.
Yeah, pictures. That was on another phone I had. Those pictures.
Lost it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't get that one. Yeah.
And we want to thank Gary Besworth for starting the same thing. He paid for all the lumber and helped us, assisted us with building the shed, and it was a really good idea. And his health has been really improved lately, so
That's
good.
great.
Good. Yeah, when he first approached me about it, it was kind of like, we can see what happens, and, here we are. So.
Right, and Kathy Buckish watching. saying-
She's always watching. She's
You're
our
always-
biggest fan.
You're always watching, Kathy.
Watching and listening.
Yeah. No,
She'll be there.
Yes, hopefully, hope you're having a great day, Kathy. Randy Roberson watching.
Hey,
as well.
Randy.
They do amazing work, outstanding. So I thank you, Randy. Yeah, Humane Society. Again, just an awesome organization. You guys, you and your crew over there just do
Thank you.
amazing work. So active in the community, and and partnering with organizations like the Payson Flycasters and so many other groups.
It's very important to work together, especially there's so many nonprofits in town, and we all have a mission, all of us. So
Yes.
why not work together? If you're able to work together, why not?
Yep, and so just have to mention the nonprofit forum
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
If you're able to make it out, 9 o'clock is when that starts at the Matazel Hotel and Casino.
I'll be there.
Yep, you'll be there along with a lot of other nonprofits. But if you're a member of a nonprofit, definitely come out to that event. I think the first one was last year.
Yes.
And there were just so many great connections made.
It was very informative, so I'm looking forward to this year too.
Yeah, really good speakers, and so that's 9 o'clock tomorrow. Hope to see you out there. And well, there we go. Have a minute or two. Anything else?
I want to do an update on
Okay.
Wilma.
Wilma,
Do we all remember Wilma?
Wilma, did she need the
Wilma was the
surgeries?
one that needed surgery, needed 2 surgeries.
Yeah, it was initially one.
Yes,
But,
and then come to find out she needed 2. So she did successfully make it through her first surgery.
Nice.
And I want to thank all the people that have come to, it gives me the chills. It makes me want to cry. But I want to thank everybody that has donated, and, just everybody has been stepping up and, helping us pay for this surgery, because it's a very, very expensive surgery. And just found out as I was walking through the door today that her surgery, both of her surgeries have been 100% paid.
Awesome.
Oh,
So I'm ready to cry.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and it's all because of our amazing community. So, thank you.
There we go. Oh my gosh, everyone, you got Lucy all emotional.
Yeah, that's pretty tough to do.
Dude, so wow, that is amazing, and that was no small amount.
I know, that was almost $10,000.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, because it wasn't a simple surgery, so, we have an amazing community, we really do.
Wow, and
And her next one's coming up, so hopefully by the next time I'm here, I'll have another update.
Wow, hey, that is great. So thank you, everyone that contributed to Wilma's surgeries. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
Well, way to end the program on just such a good note.
Yes.
Lucy.
Yes, we see the best of the best and the worst of the worst, and unfortunately, it's usually the worst of the worst. So things like this remind us of why we do what we do every day. So,
Yeah, that's where it's so important to
Yes.
to share and to highlight, all these wonderful things.
Yep.
Because there are so many wonderful things that happen at the Humane Society in this community, and it's great to get them out there.
Yes.
Especially, when you're kind of dealing with,
Ugh.
the not so.
You want to talk about stories? I
No,
got
no,
stories.
we ended on the no,
we
you're
need
cut off.
more than a half hour for
Yeah,
my stories.
Lucy's cut off. Lucy's cut off. All right, well, thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks,
you
Chris.
for
It's always a
coming in.
Thanks for
pleasure.
this opportunity.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you for all that you do and the Payson Flycasters. That's great. Great. Well, hey guys, thanks for listening and watching today. Time to get back to the music here on KRIM. And and then, hey, it stopped.
Boom,
It stopped.
it's over. It came and it went.
Well, just wait. In 10 minutes, it might be doing it again.
Might be.
So, hey, coming up, though, we have some 38 Special, 11 Rockets, James Taylor, and more. But first, let's get an update from the National Weather Service and see if they're right about anything today.
See?
Hey,
Maybe.
guys, have a
Maybe
great
late,
day.
maybe not. Thank you. See, I have friends. I have Tom.